This video is for the trolls who don't seem to understand that y'all are U.S. citizens. And by y'all being U.S. citizens, y'all can't do nothing that I do, nor can you prove anything I'm saying wrong. Because clearly y'all have an issue with me saying what I'm saying, but I'm getting everything from the Constitution. So, let's explain what's going on since y'all don't have the intelligence or the knowledge to even understand what's going on. So, by me being the representative of Khalid, I am a 10th Amendment person. If you can read, which y'all can read, well, my fault. I'm going to take that back. Y'all can read. Y'all just can't comprehend. Y'all can barely read, which I definitely can't comprehend for real. So, it says right here, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or the people. This means that this is the federal government, this is the state of Maryland, and this is the representative that's in Maryland. In the 10th Amendment, you don't see any U.S. citizen anywhere. So, let's go back to the 14th Amendment where the U.S. citizen originates. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges and immunities of citizens of the United States. So, this is y'all. For all y'all people that's trolling, this is y'all. This is not part of the 10th Amendment. This is the 14th Amendment. Now, my name is a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen. My name has privileges and immunities. My name is under United States, which is federal jurisdiction, and under the state of Maryland jurisdiction, which I would be a Maryland resident if I was a U.S. citizen. But I am not a U.S. citizen. My name is a U.S. citizen. I am a representative of a U.S. citizen. I represent Khalid. So, when I ride around with no tags, I am one of the people. When y'all ride around with a title and tags, y'all are under state jurisdiction. Do y'all understand that this is the corporate state? When I ride around with no title, which is traveling, I'm in Maryland. But when I put a title and tags on my car, I'm in the state of Maryland. So, if I'm riding around with no title, I'm not under state jurisdiction or federal jurisdiction. When y'all ride around with a title and tags on your car, you're under federal and state jurisdiction. Driving is a privilege. When I ride around with no title, this part applies to me, where it says no state shall, nor shall any state deprive any person, which is the person in the 10th Amendment, which is me with no title or tags, of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within his jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. That means when I'm traveling, which is a liberty, and I have an automobile, which is not titled, that's my property. Which means if you want to say that I'm under the transportation code, which a United States citizen is under, you have to provide proof, which is the due process of law. If you don't have any proof, you cannot deprive me of my life, liberty, or property. I'm entitled to equal protection. So, when I get pulled over, the presumption is I'm a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen. When I ask them for proof that I'm engaged in transportation, they have to prove that I'm a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen, which they would be able to do if there was tags on the car. If I handed them a license and registration, that's proof that I'm a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen. The officers are 14th Amendment U.S. citizens. They have to have that proof. Without the proof, they're violating due process. The same thing with the eviction. That's why I beat my eviction, because I was a 10th Amendment person, which is sovereign. The lawyers and the judge are 14th Amendment U.S. citizens. That means the court is in a ministerial capacity, which means I win all my cases. I live where I live rent-free. I get my car back, and I get paid for it. So as much as y'all want to troll, realize that you are a corporate citizen, which is in the corporate United States, which is a U.S. citizen, and that you have privileges and immunities, which means that you have no rights and you are a slave. So just remember, when you're talking to me and trolling to me, y'all are 14th Amendment U.S. citizens. Y'all are slaves. I'm not a slave because I'm down here. And unless you can come down here, you are a peon. You're a peasant. You're nothing. The government knows you're nothing. I know you're nothing. So when you die, it's going to be your fault. So when y'all like to troll, just remember, you're a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen, and I'm not one. So have fun being under the United States Code and whatever state code you're under. It don't apply to me. I'm protected by the Constitution.